Kia ora, fam. Want to warmly welcome you back to the Don't Give Up Project podcast, man. I know it's been a while. Hey, what can I say? I work full time, and sometimes it's really hard to pick up this mic and say or share or teach people about things, man. It's not that easy. I wish I could do this full time. Maybe one day, when we make it, till that comes through, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep doing this thing whenever I get a chance. You know what I mean? But I hope you guys are doing good, man. Hope you guys have been doing your thing and keeping it real. I know it ain't easy. It's not easy for me to talk as well right now. Holding this mic, being in front of the camera. This started with just a audio podcast, but now I'm trying to do the video so that I can get more engagement. Not out of not wanting to be famous or anything. I just want people to, vibe with me, and I want to help people understand life and share the things that I feel about life and the things that I'm going through. That's always been the case, man. And I'm glad that I'm back again, picking up this mic and trying to do this thing. It's best to, when you don't feel like doing something, it's the best thing for you to do is to pick it up and do it. That's the best way for you to get out of that rut, get out of that feeling that you have, is that I don't want to do this thing, man. Because, think about it. When you do something, it creates an opportunity for you to do. Like, say, when I do this thing, it gives me an opportunity to record this audio, camera right in front of me. I'm trying to figure out ways to be creative. You see what I'm saying? What am I going to wear? What am I going to say about? What should I say? How can I communicate about this thing? Is the audio working? I have to think about a lot of things for me to create this thing, you know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing, and it keeps you engaged and keeps you busy. Instead of you, I'm literally in my room, instead of you sitting in your room, doom scrolling, thinking about the things that happen on that day, how all these blah, 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 man, it can mess your mind up, comparing yourself to other people that you've seen on Instagram and social media. I'll put all of them together, not just Instagram, also TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you name it, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's not that easy, but when you start doing something towards what you want to achieve, it creates opportunities for me. As I said, video, audio, and trying to figure out a way to make reels for my Instagram channel, Instagram page, and my YouTube channel, and all of that stuff. So when you create something, when you do something, it creates a ripple effect where you create opportunities for you to get into certain things, and you start conversations with people. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? Just do the thing. Do what you want to do, get into your passion and just start doing this thing, man. If you want to do video, if you're into cars, just buying a car and modifying that thing, and make videos about that car that you like, or talk about that car that you like. Start a podcast. You never know what could happen. You never know what's on the other side. That's one thing I learned last year, man. Just by doing the things that I didn't feel like doing, I created a lot of opportunities for myself to meet beautiful people. You see what I'm saying? I'm this guy who sometimes, I just don't feel like doing things, because I work as a chef. It's a bit of a draining job. To be honest, I'm not the best at it too. So because of that, it kind of drains me, but I'm trying to keep it going, ever since I came to this country, man. That's what kept me going. That's what paid my bills. That's what fed me. You see what I'm saying? I'm still in the industry. Not trying to run away from it, but I'm trying to see what opportunities are ahead. I'm looking around and doing these things, making videos on my Instagram page that I have, and this podcast. I'm seeing what type of connections that I can make and what type of opportunities I can get so that I can make opportunities for other people. So that I can be an example to other people and encourage other people to keep going, man. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, man. Didn't come out right. That's where I'm at. So yeah, man. Another thing I want to tell you, um, I I was driving this European car. I was happy about it, and but at the same time, I didn't feel like home, man. Inside of that thing, I just felt like I was showing off, or you know what I mean. I just didn't feel right inside of my heart, and um, ever since like the first day, I can remember the first day I bought it, I was happy, but down the line, I don't think I was feeling happy about it for some reason. I was like, man, this ain't me. I ain't the guy to show off. I ain't the guy to drive that European car and blah blah blah. I ain't that guy, man. And then last week I sold it and I bought a Honda Fit manual. If you're driving a Honda Fit, man, shout out to you. I want to shout out. It's a beautiful car to drive. Japanese, man, all day. Japanese cars, man. And it being manual, man, I don't know how to explain this, but my mental health just went out the gate. I'm in a, not saying I'm feeling 100%, but my mind is in a good space. Just shifting gears and engaging with it. Not gonna lie, I stall a little bit, and sometimes I'm just forgetting the gears, and you know. But one thing I've learned is that you learn to engage. You're learning a new skill at the same time. You're aware of your surrounding. You're living in the moment. If you don't live in the moment, man, you don't know where you would be. You'd be in the same place, and everybody will be honking at you, telling you to move. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's been beautiful. It's just like I just feel like me. You know, I know a lot of people trying to show off their cars and jewelry that they have and the clothing that they have, man. But behind all of that stuff, if you don't have a good heart, if you don't enjoy your life, if you don't have a peace of mind, what's the point of having all of these things, man? So I just wanna share that with you. That I'm feeling like me. You know what I mean? I'm just feeling like I'm yeah. I was a bit worried about the decisions. I've been thinking about it. I was like, what would people think about this, man? But who cares about what people think? As long as you're happy, as long as you're um, enjoying it, man. You don't have to explain. You don't owe an explanation for anyone. You have to explain it to yourself. One day when you're older, or when you come to a certain age, when you look back and like, man, I kept doing what people wanted me to do. I kept doing things to impress people instead of impressing myself. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a good thing to do. So leave that. I want to say, F that European car, F that expensive car. Buy the car you want. Buy the clothes you want. Not these name brands that will show off, you know. Buy things that would actually make you feel happy. Not things that will break your bank account. You know what I'm saying? This day and age, man, people are so caught up in just showing off to other people. People don't care, man. People don't care. You have, at the end of the day, you have all of these things. You have a good car, beautiful girlfriend. You have all the branded clothings. But if you don't have a good heart, what's the point of all of that stuff, man? If your mental health ain't good, what's the point of all of that? If your physical body ain't right, what's the point of all of that stuff, man? You know what I mean? I'm just speaking from my heart. When you have cheaper things, you don't have to worry. You have the freedom. Especially for me, using this Japanese car, I know if it breaks, it's cheaper to, um, it's cheaper to repair. You know what I mean? So I have that peace of mind. Um, just like that, man. Let's not show off. Let's be real. Let's do the right thing, man. So I just felt like sharing that with you. And honestly, I got in here. I didn't know what to say. As usual, I didn't know what to say. I just want to talk about the experience that I've been dealing with last few months. And another thing that I've learned is that you're exactly where you want to be. You know what I mean? Sometimes you go back and you're thinking, man, why am I here? Why life is so hard for me? What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? To be honest, you've done something wrong because you know exactly where you want to be, but you haven't taken the decisions. You haven't made the right decisions to come to that space. As an example, 2026, you just wanted to get ripped, or you just wanted to lose weight. You wanted to look good, and you still haven't started. You haven't been to a gym. You haven't changed your diet. I'm bringing this up as something that everybody's trying to do when the new year hits. Well, you're now April. What's the date today? 7th of April 2026. You're still in the same space, looking the same way, and you're telling yourself, like, man, what did I do wrong? Why can't I do this? It's because you don't do it. You gain that confidence. You gain that push when you start doing the thing that you wanted to do. Simple as that, man. You do what you gotta do. You walk into that spot. You go walk into that space. Take over that space, man. You know what I mean? Losing your weight. Go to that gym. Try to do some type of workout. Start from there. You don't have to do all of these things that you see in the gym. You don't have to lift heavy. Just do the little things, Get on that bike. Do it for 1 hour, So we get caught up in these, I didn't do it, man. You're here because you haven't made the decision to change. You see what I'm saying? And I'm here because I didn't do the things I wanted to do. When I look back, when I reflect on the decisions that I made, I'm like, man, I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew, but I did it anyway. And now I'm complaining, God or whoever it is, to, man, you stupid idiot, you just made me, suffer. Nah, nobody made you suffer. Nobody made you, be in this spot. You created those decisions for you to get to this space. Simple as that. There's nothing. Nah. That's the most simple answer. And the other thing that I wanted to share was that believe in yourself, man. Self-confidence is the hardest thing to earn. That's man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I never had self-confidence. Because of the way I grew up. I didn't have anyone telling me I was good at anything. You know what I mean? I grew up around, especially Asian culture, man. It's just we don't get that validation, or we don't have anybody cheering you up. You had to be a doctor, lawyer, all of these stuff to, get to a certain space. So, not just that, man. I was the shortest. I was I didn't have much to give. I thought that I have to be someone in order for me to get approval from people. But I didn't know that I can be me. And my values. Like, man, if you don't have anything to give, but the only thing you can give is being honest, transparent, and being authentic, that's the most beautiful thing you can give to the society, man. I'll tell you that. You don't have to be anybody to impress anyone. Just be you, man. Be you. Be that awkward you. Be that person who would listen to other people. That's the only gift that you have. All you know to do is just to listen to people. Just go ahead and do it. You don't have to do anything but that. You see what I'm saying? That's all I had to say, man. I don't know how to put these into words right now, As I said, I picked up this mic after a long time, and being in front of this camera is a bit intimidating. Not gonna lie, but I'm doing it anyway. You know, I'm gonna get into this rhythm anyway. You know, see, I'm doing something so that I can be accountable. I can be, I did something. I just wanted to go. I just wanted to eat some. I wanted to have some dinner and then go to sleep. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to do this, but this created me to do something. So I have to import this video to my computer, and from that I have to edit it, color balance it, so that it will look good on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcast. Figure out the things that I said wrong, or I'm not gonna edit. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I'm creating something that I can work on. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to uploading this. Why did this happen? Because I decided to do this tonight instead of just going to sleep, instead of just having a good meal, having some dessert, watch a movie, and go to sleep. So create something, man. Do something for yourself, man. Don't listen to other people. Know who you are. If you have one value, if you have one thing to give to this society, refine that, sharpen that up, because people need you. Trust me, people need you, man. People need you. People need your energy. That's all I had to say. I'm gonna end it right here. I'm not gonna go any further. I just wanted to just come here and just talk about something, you know what I mean? Share something. And I'm praying for you all. If you're going through something, I hope that you will come out of it strong. And don't blame yourself for going through that, man. Sometimes you just can't control. You see what I'm saying? You can't control what's happening around you. But the only thing you can do is to stay focused. Stay focused, man. Don't lose your grip. Stay focused in the storm. And learn something out of it. And learn about you. Learn why you're feeling this way. Learn why you're in this space. Just sit down. Write it down. The best thing you can do is to write down. I've been doing that too. It takes you back to where you went wrong. So keep doing your thing, king and queen. Don't give up on yourself. I'm gonna finish it here and say, don't give up. Peace. Love you all.